Alright, it's me, Cheese Lust. I'm here to provide a little bit of insight as to the state of the Packers for this upcoming season. J'Mon Moore, the guy they drafted from Missouri, is going to be a star almost immediately. He runs like a gazelle. He just gets faster and faster as he goes downfield. I don't know how he fell that far down in the draft. He's going to have a lot of opportunity because Davante Adams, Jimmy Graham, the newly signed Marcedes Lewis are going to attract a lot of attention from the defense. And also you got Randall Cobb working the middle. So that's a lot of people that the defense have to try and guard. So that's going to give J'Mon Moore, who I believe is going to win the spot at the X receiver, which, you know, like the number one receiver will be Davante Adams, the Y receiver, and then the X receiver will be J'Mon Moore, split out on the other side. And he'll just have one-on-one matchups all day, and he's too fast. He's too big and fast for all these little corners. So he's going to do a lot of damage. Mike McCarthy's going to do a lot of bubble screens with him. And that guy can take off right down the sideline. So that guy's going to put up a lot of good numbers for being a rookie. Also, I want to say that we have Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, which are both two really good running backs. I don't know who's going to win the job. My opinion, Aaron Jones will end up winning the job just because he's such a fluid runner. He's such a pure running back in every sense of the word. And he averaged 5.5 yards per carry last year. You know, but Jamal Williams, he has potential too. Jamal Williams could win the job because sure, he didn't average as many yards per carry, but he had to shoulder that whole workload during most of that time when Rodgers was hurt, and just had a lot of carries and faced a lot of stacked boxes. See, Aaron Jones was playing before Rodgers got hurt, so you know, he got to face not a loaded box, had a lot of success on draw plays, so that's part of why he had a lot of yards per carry. So, you know, it's interesting to see who's going to win this job. And, but either way, with Davante Adams, Jimmy Graham, Marcedes Lewis, this new J'Mon Moore kid, Aaron Jones, you still got Cobb, Aaron Jones, and Jamal Williams, that's a lot of weapons. And then today we just picked up a depth offensive lineman that played for Dallas last year. He was a rotational offensive lineman, but he did play 13. He just saw action in 13 games. So I think that guy will be a very solid depth signing. So it'll help to shore up our offensive line in case one of these guys can't go. So I think that overall, we're in good shape. The only thing we're really lacking that I can have concerns about is outside linebacker depth. You got Clay Matthews, you got Nick Perry. As long as those guys stay healthy, we're good. But that's a huge, huge, huge if. And then after that, you got Vince Beagle, which could be good, could be nothing. And then you have Frackrell, which stinks. Who stinks? He sucks. So he's slow and he's wimpy for how tall he is. So that's kind of my take. Our secondary really got shored up through the draft, and then we brought in some veterans, brought Tramon Williams back, brought Devon House back. And so with all those rookies that we drafted some really good-looking rookies for the secondary. So I don't think that it's going to be a problem. Might be a little rough at first, but I think down the stretch we're going to have a great secondary. Plus don't count out Kevin King. So our cornerback room is full and deep. So, hopefully Ha-Ha can have a bounce back here. I think our whole defense as a whole is going to just show improvement right away because I think Mike Pettin just brings a lot better ideas and a lot better philosophy to the defense than what Dom Capers brought at the end of his career. So, I predict the Packers will go 12-4 and they will win the Super Bowl. I'm going to predict that every year. But I'll be honest, I think next year is their better chance of winning the Super Bowl than this year, but I'm still going to predict them to win the Super Bowl. So Fuck your teams. Go Pack Go. Oh, that was fucking wimpy. Go Pack Go!